on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now,
that's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kuminga out there with Wiggins, and for the Pelicans, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram in the front court with Williamson, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Ingram, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. McCollum, no good. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Ingram, and it's Wiggins missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
I love that Curry can dominate without the height, the vertical. It all comes down to high basketball IQ and skill.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Ingram against Wiggins. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Pass to Valanciunas. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McCollum, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Kicks it out to Jones. They get it back. Williamson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
And the basket by Curry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's McCollum. He had 15 points last out. Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And he makes the first. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Here's McCollum following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green left side. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. The pass to Williamson. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Thompson with the bucket.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Harry Nance is checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Ingram. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
It's stolen by Nance. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Williamson against Curry. Clock at 6. Now here's Thompson. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Jones against Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
That was your Pelicans dance team.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 4. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And it's 6 points for Zion Williamson.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Pass to Looney. Over Nance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Assisted Jordan Poole.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. McCollum outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Poole. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Offensive rebound. Misses in close. The Pelicans trail. Floats it up for Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Iguodala. Back to Looney, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's the pass to Ingram. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Here's Jones. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Ingram. Pulls up, high post, count the basket. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Jones. Passes to Ingram. Poked away. And here they come. Here's Iguodala. Poole finds DiVincenzo. To the middle. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. McCollum with the ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Pelicans dance team.
Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Bridges comes in for Jones. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now here's Williamson. Talking about that win against the Lakers, he was a big factor in that game as well. Green against Hernan Gomez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alvarado. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Payton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pelicans trail by 6. Alvarado passes to Murphy. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson in the post. He's against Bridges. And the basket by Murphy.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
Payton looking around. Green. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Floats it up for Williamson. And that one is off. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Bridges passes to Green. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Alvarado. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. McCollum with the ball. Bridges covering. Williamson against DiVincenzo. And it's Williamson missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
DiVincenzo finds Wiggins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack. from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Now Curry. They've got McCollum. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hayes. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
You know, the body control Steph has is something else. Even through contact, he finds ways to score.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Now here's McCollum following the miss by Draymond Green. This one for three. And it's Alvarado missing. Warriors leading by 8. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Count it. Curry's got 11.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
McCollum outside. On the pass to Murphy. Pass to Alvarado. It's Hayes, top of the key. Shoots over Kuminga. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Hayes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Murphy passes to Valanciunas. To the left side wing. And here's McCollum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Thompson. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first points of the night.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Alvarado. And here's Murphy. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Alvarado. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Thompson. Curry outside. Here's Kuminga. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Now here's Curry. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Down low. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Poole gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Valanciunas.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the pass to Looney. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5 and slam dunk by Ingram.
With those long steps, it takes Ingram very few dribbles to get to where he wants to go.
Payton outside. Pass to Bridges. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Alvarado. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Miles Bridges.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Bridges. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ingram. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
To the inside. Out to Nance. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Ingram. A step back shot here.
Though he's made himself into a terrific all-around player, Andre Iguodala's defense is the constant.
Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 4 this quarter. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Warriors making the shot. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Alvarado missing.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Here's Ingram. The Warriors making the shot. Outside, Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Iguodala against Williamson. Here's Poole. Kept alive. Bridges falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Alvarado. Floats it up for Williamson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And there's Bridges on the assist by Payton. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the
2
aggressiveness.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jones up top, guarded by Poole. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. That one wide left. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
Jones finds Williamson. Back to Jones. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Warriors leading by 21. Back to Bridges. Basket counts.
Miles
Bridges has got 10 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
The pass to Alvarado. And Payton sends it back.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Looney kicks to Payton. On the wing, Bridges. Looney down low. He's covered by Ingram. Pass to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Bridges. The 7-footer falls.
Miles Bridges.
Bridges has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Jackson Hayes, Trey Murphy, CJ McCollum.
Timeout, Golden State.
Who out there needs a free t-shirt? I can hear you. On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your Pelicans dance team.
Substitution on the court.
With 1 on the clock.
Stephen Curry with the hustle play on the defensive end. Great contest of the shot also.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it.
Thanks.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and forces the nets, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. That's not going to cut it on me. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Warriors shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Jones is out there with JaMychal Green, and it's Curry in at the point. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Gets sloppy with the ball around Zion. He has the quick, powerful swipe to turn you over.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Green, no luck. It's stolen by Jones, and yes, it's good. Green's got his second basket.
You know, JaMychal Green is extremely gifted down low. A solid post threat who can get the job done down there.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Jones against Williamson. That one drops for him. That's 12 points for Zion Williamson.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Here's Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 13.
He is at a different level when you start talking about handling the basketball. One of the best to ever do it.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. On the wing, Jones. Back to McCollum. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get his shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Here's Jones, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Warriors leading by 21. Wiggins right side for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. McCollum kicks to Jones. Williamson against Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A true physical specimen. It's tough to keep up with Zion's athletic ability.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he's good on the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here is Curry. He's got 13. Thompson from long range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Wiggins against Ingram. It's good.
Andrew
Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. McCollum against Payton. Oh, McCollum in position, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Payton kicks to Green. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the shot goes in.
Draymond playing a physical game down in the inside, playing through contact.
Here's McCollum. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And Poole gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Good on the three-point shot.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
Kuminga finds Green, makes it off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nance outside. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Alvarado. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Green. And it's good, 2 points. Green's got 8 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Passes it to Alvarado. Now Ingram fires the 3. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
A sound jumper goes a long way in this league. Ingram understands that and makes the most of his.
Poole with it. He's got 6. Payton, good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Alvarado. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Here's Green. Looney down low. Working on Nance. And here's Poole for 3. That one's not going to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The pass to Alvarado. To the wing right side. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Kuminga. That misses off the backboard. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Over Payton. McCollum, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Kuminga, and the shot is good. He has 6.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's McCollum. Passes it to Alvarado. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knocked loose. Here's Poole, and he drives in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
McCollum passes to Nance. Pass to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Back to Nance. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass. And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And he comes up with the deuce. Ingram's got 15.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Payton kicks to Poole. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. Payton's got 7 points for the quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now the pass to Murphy. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Inside. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Ingram. Payton in the corner. Passes it to Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Looney. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
McCollum outside. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
30 seconds left in the third. Back to Jones. He gets that one. Jones has got 6 points. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. McCollum, no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Kuminga. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Pelicans shooting 43% from the field. We've got Josh Richardson, Hernan Gomez out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Hayes. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. To the inside, Thompson. And the shot goes in.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Pass to Murphy. Back to Richardson. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but great, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Murphy passes to Hernan Gomez. Now, here is Murphy. Defended by Kuminga. 5 on the clock. Good D by Thompson.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Curry. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
We've come to expect this from Curry, just lighting it up right now.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors. Damian Jones.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Richardson outside. On the wing, Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Kuminga. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in.
2nd team.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. The pass to Alvarado. Now Daniels. Richardson outside.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in, and even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. That's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Curry passes to Kuminga. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pelicans shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Marshall. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Curry. Down low, Kuminga. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Warriors.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pelicans shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. New Orleans moving it around. Hayes with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Marshall can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Pass to Hayes. Now, here's Marshall. Count it from 12.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Good on the bucket. 17 points for Stephen Curry.
This is what Steph gives you. The sizzle and the steak. The highlights and the plays where he just grinds it out.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Wiggins. And here's Hayes. It's stolen by Curry. By himself. And Curry throws it down.
The awareness from Steph Curry. Protect the ball around him or he'll get you.
Here's Alvarado. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Here's Wiggins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and drop the ball.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Warriors. No good on the free throw. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Alvarado passes to Marshall. Passes to Hernan Gomez. On the wing, Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Alvarado. Shoots over Curry. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Thompson with the bucket.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Marshall passes to Alvarado. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Richardson, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. It's Curry with the drive. Puts one up from 19. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. Richardson outside. Marshall with it. Thompson comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. Bridges with the board. Bridges got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Andrew Wiggins. David, what's the update?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. And guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder. Good news, because at first they feared it was much worse. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Daniels dishes to Richardson. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. Winning college those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th team foul.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Marshall. T right on him. Back to Daniels. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Stephen Curry.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
I feel it was great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.